What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Pit Light Barbecue Podcast. It's Monday night, 8 o'clock. Thank you all for tuning in. Don't be late, Mags. I was early. And you can't even argue about that fact because you know I was early because you're right here with me. Coming to you live from the Uncle Steve Shake Studios in Center Bonstead, New Hampshire. Oh, we're going to have some fun tonight, folks. But first and foremost, tonight's episode brought to you by Uncle Steve's Shake. Uncle Steve, 16. That's right. He's right up there with Ric Flair right now, 16-time. 16-time flavor champion. Uncle Steve Shake with the new Magic Ribs, which is fantastic on macaroni and cheese, by the way. Trust me. My waistline knows. What, no comment on that one? So, Uncle Steve uses freshest ingredients, great customer service. He'll answer all your shake needs, any questions you have. Turn your volume down, rookie. Uncle Steve will answer the phone, send you a message, however you want to do it. Check him out at UncleSteveShake.com and follow the group on Facebook at Uncle Steve Shake Nation. Uncle Steve Shake, shake some on everything. Also brought to you by the Diamond of Royce City, Texas, Joe's Meat Market. Gabriel and his crew do a fantastic job. Custom orders, always the freshest meats, produce, incredible. One-stop shop Gabriel has for all your week or weekend warrior needs. Your next barbecue comp got you covered one stop. And if you're just hanging out, relaxing, stop by, get a bite to eat, sit down with the boys, chew the fat a little bit, and escape the reality of the world for a little while. Why am I doing hand things tonight? I do not know. I'm lucky I got my voice right now, sort of. But yeah, check them out. Joe's Meat Market. That's Joe's Meat Market for the win. Let's see here. Why did it just shit on me? Bat, what's up? I would say Daddy Dutch, but I'm not talking to him right now. Quint, what's happening? Junior, what's going on? Tom, Chris Rosinski, what's up, brother? Nice new rig, brother. Simon, what's up? Yeah, that's right, scraping the bottom of the barrel. Bam Bam, what's going on? Al, what's happening? Judge Webb, what's happening? Mad Max, call you out, brother. Guggen, what's happening, brother? And I think we're caught up there. Yep, there we go. So, thank you all for tuning in. We're going to see how this goes. Obviously, you can tell my voice isn't quite right. But had a little procedure on Wednesday. And, it literally went south. And they...
there ain't nothing little about that.
Yeah. And long story short, they actually had to intubate me. We had a little incident during it. So they did the old tube down the throat. So it finally started coming back. But Dutch knows because he talked to me on Thursday. So he knows what the voice was dealing with before. And yeah, it wasn't pretty. So we're back. Figured have Daddy Dutch on. We'll shoot the shit. And if he needs to bail me out on the voice for a while, we'll give him something, let him run with it. But guys, go ahead.
Johnny, I got to say the best way I could describe your voice from Thursday was like you were an offspring of Ozzy Osbourne and Kermit the Frog.
Yeah, that's about right.
Not the stuttering Ozzy, the gravelly.
Yeah. Well, how about we introduce our guest tonight, Dutch?
Yeah,
ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dutch.
What's up, brother?
Hi, brother. Thank you for jumping in, helping me out, and trying to save my voice a bit, and if we need to. And that's right, Simon. Jazz hands. I don't know what the hell's going on tonight, but we were talking, and you had got yourself a new toy.
Yes.
So we haven't exactly had this topic since maybe Messy Mike, or definitely Messy Mike when we talked to Heath Riles. But right. Heath was going to pick up, and Mike had picked up a built trailer. You are starting from scratch. So we figured that would be a great top. Well, okay, not necessary. You fill it in a minute. Let me get through the thing here. Try to act like a professional, goddammit. But if someone was to buy a trailer and wanted to convert it into a barbecue competition trailer, what would you need? Where would you start? Things like that. Ashley.
Uh-oh.
Check that out, folks. Nice. Y'all are jealous. This is a one of. Thank you, Ashley. I appreciate it. This is awesome. Thank you so much. Ashley, put the link for your shop in there. Guys, if you need anything engraved, burnt, however the hell they do this with your logos, I know she could probably do cutting boards, things like that, utensils, pretty much anything metal, at least definitely wood.
Can you see the two trophies back there from Pits at the Pit?
Yeah.
Ashley did those.
Okay.
Cutting board on the other side, she did vinyl on the wood from a couple years ago. Actually, the first competition I used Pig Shake at, that came home first place in ribs, second in loin.
There you go. Not a big deal. But if guys are getting into it or looking for a trailer, where the hell do you start with it? If you want to do it, I'm not going to say cheap, but more, I suppose, cost effective. Oh, there you go. I actually did that.
There's two of these.
There's two of them. There's one that way, and there's another one down in Houston.
Yeah, there's one here and one in Houston. And probably one at her house, too, I'm sure.
That's right. Brother Steven, what's up, brother? But with that, you could go crazy on, ordering one and have it all done up, or, and then there was one.
Sorry, heater.
I didn't even hear it kick in.
You forgot to remind me.
Oh, it actually didn't even really, you couldn't even really hear it. You heard it before.
It just kicked up. That's why.
Okay. But, so Dutch is going to give us the ins and the outs and where to go and how to get going on this. So, Daddy Dutch, for anybody who don't know you, please give us a little insight on who you are.
Well, I'm pretty sure.
Well, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Now, on to the main subject.
Mother.
It's my show, and I can do what I want. Hands. Don't you pen flip me on my own goddamn show, you son of a bitch.
Too late.
All right. Person, what's up, bitches? Aaron, what's going on, brother?
Little brown water and
Brown water. I got a whole lot of brown water. All right, Dutch. So what did you just get? Because everybody could see, your other posts, your old trailer, which was a 7x12?
7x12, 7 tall trailer. It was actually built for to haul side-by-sides. So I've used that for about the last 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
Very functional trailer. But as we're looking at doing some bigger competitions and stuff, we, and I'll say we, because Ashley already put it in the comments that, the first thing is you have to check with your CFO to see if anything's viable, first of all, which my CFO said, well, she actually found this one. So she approved, so I approved.
There you go.
So we're going from a 7x12 utility cargo trailer to a 1/2x18 toy hauler.
Okay.
It's not a porch trailer like if you see Phil Breeden has a porch trailer, Bill Purvis, huge porch trailer, Jason. The big boys in Texas, they have the porch trailers. This would be like halfway in between a cargo trailer and a porch trailer.
Okay.
So the nice thing about this is it has 3-burner stovetop, 2-bay sink, a shower and restroom in it, which is nice.
Already? Oh,
yeah. So when you go to, if you ever been to the Royal, okay, there's a lot of shared spotter pots. Every tent in Houston, okay. I don't like to share things. Let's just leave it at that. So I have my own.
There you go.
So, as far as starting to look at a trailer, the first thing is, what's your budget? Are you starting at an open trailer like I did 7 years ago for a $500 open trailer and then move up from there like I have? Or can you get a 24-foot porch trailer that's an 8-foot porch, 16 enclosed right off the bat for $30K? So that's where you got to start. Yeah, no, Eric, Mr. Vice President, I'm sorry. No stripper poles. The CFO did not approve the stripper pole. But
so Mr. Leslie, porch trailers are awesome, bathrooms are amazing. But did you see what he did there? Right there. He knows what's up. Drink, motherfucker. Thank you, Aaron.
Thanks, Aaron.
Every time you say awesome, Dutch has got a drink.
Stop it.
Tremendous.
Beautiful.
Okay. So the toy hauler came with the bathroom, the sink, the whole night already installed. So is the rest of it a blank canvas, or are there other things already in there that you might have to remove?
Basically what we have in there, for those of you who don't know, I do work for a trucking company. So the way I'm going to describe things is as if you're sitting in the driver's seat. Aaron, you can stop now. So the front left of the trailer, so the driver's side, the front is where the located comes back about 5 feet. The front right is where you're going to have your sink in the front and then wraps around to the passenger side. The countertop does, and that's where your stovetop microwave is, right next to the door. Going back from there on the driver's side, You have the built-in fridge furnace area, and that he did it again, didn't he? I saw
No,
that.
No, you didn't.
Scooby Snacks from Aaron. There you go. I'll give you my address, Aaron. So you have the fridge. The furnace is below it with your electrical panel. And then coming back, you have the stowaway couch. So it'll fold up to within 4 inches of the wall.
Okay.
That couch will fold down to be a couch or a 39 by 78 single bed. Opposite of that, above the other wheel well, you have another cabinet. And then you have the dinette that can come down to be a dinette or a bed. And in the back, there's what they call a happy jack bed, which tucks up to the ceiling, and then you can pull it down. And it's
Okay.
So my buddy who helps me on the bigger comps, him and I are barbecuing about who gets the couch and who gets the top bunk, the big bed. Because I told him that I hold my big butt. So we're arguing about that. But what we're going to be doing is actually taking out the dinette so I can put more shelving in. 9 times out of 10, it's just going to be the two of us. And if it's 3, you,
well
sir,
played.
are,
Played.
you, sir, are blocked.
All you have to say is awesome, and my awesome father-in-law has to drink. That's awesome. That is tremendous.
Lucky that boy's mine.
I love it. All right. So, what are the current ideas? Countertops, cabinets. What do you got growing? What do you got rolling in that skull of yours, there, boy?
The cabinet space we have is pretty good. What I'm looking for is a little more storage for bigger items like bags of charcoal, wood chunks, pellets, the Cambro, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Currently have on some wire rack in the cargo trailer. So it might take a little trimming, a little modifying, but I'm pretty sure my stainless table and the stainless wire shelving I have, we're going to make that to fit in the new trailer. And we have a couple height restrictions there because of windows and the Happy Jack bed coming down.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to make sure that clears. We're just kind of measuring stuff up right now, feeling it up, just to kind of get an idea where we're going with it, and how it's going to flow for like competition wise. Bigger items can be towards the back. The only time I'm going to use the ramp portion of it is to unload, the drums and stuff. Mm-hmm. Because this is not a toy hauler that you can put a side by side in. The ramp door is only 5.5 feet tall. And
okay.
So if you know me, that comes up to right here.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to keep ducking every time because by the end of the competition, I'm going to have a headache because I'm going to hit my head on that thing at least twice.
You should put a removable notch.
If
you can really bolt in.
If I wanted to get into the structure of the trailer, I could probably modify it and make it swing up. But yeah, that's a lot of welding, a lot of fab work that I don't feel like doing, to be honest with you.
There you go. Mr. Clarence Joseph, what's up, brother?
Hey, CJ, what's happening? So, yeah, we're at a starting point right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we're going to go from there. I think we're gonna shoot some video of it. The only thing I've been doing so far to the trailer is checking it out mechanically. The tires that were on there, the casing dates, they're over 6 to 7 years old. And like I said, I work for a trucking company, so I got a good deal from our retreader on some new trailer tires. So this past Friday, I ran down to Sioux City and got new tires mounted for the trailer. That way I know what I have, and went through the wheel bearings and everything. So I know going down the road, unless it comes unhooked, I'm going to be good. I shouldn't get a flat tire from a blowout, and I shouldn't have any wheel bearing problems. So,
What kind of tires did you put?
the brand name I do not remember, but they are awesome.
Well, meaning like the style.
It's a standard Hankook, I believe they are Hankook trailer tire.
Okay. Because I was actually listening to Darren Worth's show this morning, and he was talking about the tires he uses is like a, dare I say, like a 14 ply with metal sides. He goes, he will not get a blowout. So I
Um,
found that very interesting, but you work on trailers for a living, so maybe you have a little bit more insight on something like that.
well, first of all, Darren's trailer is a hell of a lot bigger than mine.
And I guess he sold it too.
Well, the maroon one was sold, and he actually got a new one. This is in Denison last year. He was trying to get T-Rex to go with him to a competition. So Darren could drop his off, and then Kyle could grab his new one and drag it back to Iowa. But that, I guarantee it's a 10-ply tire minimum. So like a 6-ply tire is what you'd get on a S10 or a Ford Ranger. Okay. At least 10-ply tires, I guarantee are what you and I have on our pickups.
Mm-hmm.
So I could believe with his triple axle trailer, he probably went to a 14-ply. Now he's never going to get a blowout. That's a little naive, because all it takes is one little piece of metal laying in the road to hit the sidewalk.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to have a blowout. I mean, they're inevitable. I've seen brand new trailer tires, virgin tires, blow out. So it greatly reduces his chances. And that's the same reason I put 4 new tires on our trailer. So I've seen it where a guy's he's had to limp in with the trailer and he's running on 3 tires. It's not good. Hi, man. That's Maddox is my youngest grandson. So. Maddox.
Must be a long day at work for you.
Maddox, you're going to get in trouble.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's not. Uncle Johnny said fine. Chris Sutton, what's up, brother? So we'll go on this direction. What are you salvaging from the old trailer?
Well, the stainless table is in limbo. Pretty much everything's in limbo right now. Hopefully, we're going to put the stainless table and the stainless shelving into the new trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Probably the second fridge, just for more fridge space, so I don't have to tote coolers around. Oh, now you're making me think what's all in that trailer. Most of the cabinets that I have in the old trailer, probably give them to somebody if they can use them. Just because they're the old cubicle cabinets, that the door slides up and then, or folds up
Mhm.
and then top. It's not a typical cabinet. But I'd say the two big things would be the stainless shelving and the stainless table. No, the pillow is at the house.
All right, you gotta take care of priorities. That's all.
Oh yeah.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Yep, 14. Yeah, Aaron, you put more miles on them than I'm gonna up here. I mean, the farthest I'm probably gonna go is Kansas City and back, so
Yeah.
half hours. I trust me. When I started in the trucking industry, I was a tire guy, so I really watched sidewalls close for weather checking and everything like that. But I should get at least 4 years out of them. So,
Yo, JB, what's up, brother?
what's up, JB? How are you, buddy?
Well, the chat just went haywire here. Hold on.
Oh yeah,
Well, you must have a smoker you don't want anymore.
that's Bub. That's my old guy from work. That's Bub, Jeff. So now I'm sitting pretty tight on the smokers now, Jeff.
Oh, wait. There we go. Dry rot will hurt you with the weather changing.
I'm already drinking for Barry.
I was kind of avoiding that one, but looks like JB runs 16 ply Hercules.
Yeah. Yeah. See, yeah, you only average 25,000 miles a year. Yeah. That's all. I barely average that on my truck. So not all of them, Ash. Not all of them. But,
Oh, man.
so
Joe, what's happening, brother?
now that we're totally off the rails here with the chat.
Bring it on back.
Yeah.
All right, so you're potentially starting from scratch then.
Yes,
Potential.
I'm not fabbing the whole trailer. I'm just retrofitting it to my needs.
Uh-huh.
So the nice thing is, I've been I know the furnace works already. It's a little cool up here yet to check the AC out. I mean, I turned it on, blew cold air, but it was also only 40 degrees outside. So we'll be checking that shortly. And thankfully, I know a guy with a refrigeration license that if he needs to charge the AC, I can just throw him up on the roof and he can do it. I don't know how I'm going to get my big ass on that roof, but it's okay.
Cross that bridge when you get to it.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's cool. That's cool.
Let me see if I can find something.
Are you leading anything towards anything you didn't have in the old trailer? Little Easter egg, seeing we're in the season. You know what I mean? Little something special.
Well, you never know until you get going on it. But hold on, I'm trying to find the post. I want to. Shit, there it is.
Terry, what's up?
So,
Ooh, I like Eric's idea.
there you
Okay.
go. You can see on this side, short that back door.
Yeah.
So that would be looking from the door to the back. You got the dinette on the left, the couch on the right, and you can see the bed is down. So there's cabinets on each side. So there you got the fridge on the left and the restroom door on the right, and then that's looking towards the front. So you have the stovetop on the right, sink straight ahead. There's the shower if you want to see it. And then there's a rear view.
Mm-hmm.
So we already debadged a bunch of it, so I can make room for a couple logos on there if you catch my drift.
What about the 96-inch TV with built-in Cinemax?
It's going to be a 75-inch Roku TV. That's all I have room for. I measured the 96 won't fit.
Hey, Marcel, what's happening?
Marcel, how are you, sweetheart? The 96 won't quite fit and was not in the CFO's budget.
Uh-huh.
So the one other thing, luckily, we are doing easy replacement, and you and I talked about this pre-show, is all the old incandescent lights in there.
Mm-hmm.
We're updating everything because everything's clear lens, so we're putting LED bulbs in there to brighten it up a little more. So it's not quite so dark in there with all the wood grain. So that'll lighten it up quite a bit. There's 8 lights in that little trailer. So, oh, look who finally woke up on the West Coast.
Hi, Snookums.
What's up, Boo? So,
Big Rome, what's up, brother?
about time he showed up. I wondered where he was at.
He's a very busy man.
I know.
And Big Rome, congratulations, my brother. The Big Rome's Saison and the steak Saison now available at a little shop in Waxahachie, Texas called Meat Church.
Yes. And one of the gentlemen, Big Rome sponsors, Mr. Paul Schindler, also known as Tall Paul, I believe, or Big Paul, one of the two. He's one of the, other than C-Mac, he's one of the two guys that makes me feel short at barbecue. Okay.
Yes.
GC'd this past week.
I saw that.
He's been knocking on the door, and he got a GC this week, and I'm very proud of him and Amy for nailing that. That was awesome.
Yeah, can't go wrong with that. So, obviously, you're mechanically inclined.
Some say that.
Okay, claim. Okay, fine, fair enough. Let's just say you were, a goofy bastard with no mechanical experience, say like CJ. Hey, he said it himself. He's putting new grill together. This shit sucks. It ain't that hard.
Follow the pitch.
So I figured that was fair game. Where would you start in getting some of this stuff? Are you looking at, a local hardware store, a Facebook marketplace looking for, used restaurant equipment? I know there's some Facebook groups that deal with I don't know if there's any that deal with building of a trailer, but I know that there are Facebook groups, where you buy, sell, trade stuff. I'm sure you could find some stuff on that. But if you were to, I guess, the somewhat source things locally, where would you start?
Okay, the first thing we're back to again then for sourcing anything trailer or fixtures for your trailer, you're going back to budget first. Okay, a lot of the porch trailers and stuff like that are made in Douglas, Georgia.
Mhm.
There's a spot in Tennessee and also one in Texas where you can, but you can either pay $1.50 a mile shipping or go get them yourself. Okay. So you're going to start there. We were looking at a couple different toy haulers and thought we had one about 3 months ago and got sold 2 hours before I got off work to drive up there to look at it.
I remember that.
Yeah, I told you about that. So, do I need something brand new? No, not at all. Because whatever there is, I can work on. Not everybody can do that. I don't know shit about mortgage, but CJ does, or used to. At least the bitchy Baker does. So, if I have mortgage questions, I'll call them. If they have trailer questions, I hope they call me. So, start there. My stainless table is 42 inches deep and 5 feet wide. Pick that up on an auction for like $50. To buy that table new is going to be $300. Okay.
Yeah.
Stainless steel. It doesn't go bad. So don't be afraid of that. If you're going to do some stuff on Marketplace, do a little research first. There's some crap out there, but there's some good deals out there too. My shelf, $59 at Menards. Can't go wrong there. A lot of the stuff you can find local. Your Ace Hardware, which is quote unquote a big box store, but most of them are locally owned, which is where I prefer to shop versus going to a Lowe's, a Home Depot, something like that. If I buy local, I'm buying local because a lot of my sponsors are local. Home Depot, Lowe's is not going to sponsor me, for the barbecue I'm doing. But the Ace Hardware, the Chevy dealer will. My boss will. And if Ashley's still in the chat, she can attest to that running our Sin series up here the last couple of years. They've been great sponsors of not only me, but the series. So, most of my stuff is not all of it's new. I'd say it's about 50-50. I'm not afraid with buying a stainless table. Like I said, it won't go bad.
Mm-hmm.
It's an awesome place to start.
NBL, what's up? Joey, what's happening? Yeah, where was it? Oh, Joe says now it's gone again. Damn, the chat is moving quick tonight.
Yeah, it is.
He sees used stuff on Marketplace all the time for cheap. And yeah, like you said, like that said, just look into it, do a little research on it real quick. But yeah, you can find absolute gems of deals on Marketplace to put it all together.
Yeah, my Cambro, a old buddy of mine, Al, had.
Yeah.
He watches the restaurant auctions, and he bought like 6 or 7 Cambros.
Mm-hmm.
But all the insulation is there. They hold heat well. They'll still hold food to temp for 4 hours. I think I gave $75 for a Cambro. That's $500 new. not a problem there, you know. So you can find very good deals on Marketplace.
Oh yeah. I got my Cambro on Marketplace now. It's not the hard plastic. It's the the styrofoam type, um, which we've used for years when I was doing stuff with Messy Mike.
Right.
And it was great. And there was a guy selling them, $100. Okay,
Yeah.
works beautifully. So I'm at a fraction of the cost, and I'm good to go on it.
Yeah. And if it's a Carlisle or a Cambro brand, don't be afraid of it. As long as the interior and exterior shell are in good shape, don't be afraid of it. Them things last forever.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. Just everyone saying hi. There we go.
Underside. That's your mother, Ashley. It says Daddy Dutch, not Happy Hollander. And if you don't know the difference between a Dutchman and a Hollander, if you call me, I'll explain the difference, but I'm not going to say it out loud. Why are you calling me?
What's the difference between a Dutchman and a Hollander? You said if I call you, you tell me.
Okay. You ready? Hold on.
That's cool. No one's listening. It's just me and you. Oh, God damn it. He put the goddamn. Go ahead. It's dead air. This is terrible for the show. It is. Mm-hmm. Got it.
All right. So
you didn't see me doing that one.
is one is a normal term, one is a, let's just say, racial slur. It's a derogatory term. How's that? Is that better?
No, this is though. Where the hell you go?
I'm right here.
You just disappeared off my screen for a second.
I saw that down here for a second. So,
but it's awesome that he muted himself. It's even more awesome I can read lips.
No, you are part one, so you know the difference.
Ooh, family. This round of Family Feud.
Well, no, she's.
I know. I got it. Oh, Jesus Christ. We're back off the rails.
That's your fault.
Hey, that's what it is.
That's awesome.
So you did that one to yourself.
The fourth time I did it to
myself. Yeah, look local if you can. Or shit. Even at your competitions, talk to people. People might be looking to get rid of some stuff.
Yeah, you never know.
To upgrade their own trailer, and you don't know, but you just happen to stop by, you have a drink, sitting there and shooting the shit with everybody, and oh hey, I've been looking to upgrade this. I'll give you a deal on this, and it's right there in front of you. You can look at it, touch it, feel it, taste it, do whatever the hell you want to it.
Well, and upgrading can be the key. Like, for example, Barry was in the chat earlier. I know his CFO is still in the chat. I started with a 6x12 tilt bed trailer that I had the pit we affectionately refer to as the big bitch bolted to the frame of that trailer. It had like 1 foot in the front in the side rails.
Mm-hmm.
It weighs 600 pounds. So through both uprights in the front and the one on to the driver's side, it was bolted in with 3-inch by 3/8 grade 8 bolts, and put a strap over it just to keep the lid from opening, because it weighs 600 pounds. I used that pit for a long time, and then Barry ended up with that pit. Yeah, he found out that when a ratchet strap comes loose turning a corner, it takes him, a buddy, and a county sheriff to pick it back up to put on the trailer.
Uh-huh.
And then the next spring, it takes him to haul it to dad-in-law's shop to repair it.
Mm-hmm.
But the big old bitch is she's still chugging along. She's built like a brick shithouse.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Ashley. We're trying to keep this goddamn family friendly, and you bring it right into the gutter where it should be.
Not what she said.
Look on the screen.
Yeah. Obviously. And if you don't know, my daughter does have a legume allergy. She's been in the hospital before because somebody at a restaurant used the same tongs with touching peanut oil and stuff, and then plated her food.
Mm-hmm.
So anytime my daughter comes in contact with nuts, she balloons up. The last time was a little over 5 years ago, and she was ballooned up for 9 months. Let me tell you. Good job, Barry.
Ashley, I'm brothers with your father. How do you think I was going to take that?
Yeah, Quint's right. But Quint, I'm telling you what, that GMG is less than half the weight of the big old bitch.
She's giving me shit and then drops this nugget. That's why I swell up for 9 months at a time. But yeah, I'm the one who read it the wrong way.
This GMG right here, Quint and I lifted into the back of my Chevy.
Mm-hmm.
And it took everything we had. So that's my thin blue line Jim Bowie compliments of Mr. Quint Nelson, who's waiting on his LSG.
Ooh.
Yes, Quentin told me he in July he'll be getting his Lone Star grill.
Ooh.
And he is going to be tickled pink with that thing because CJ and I stopped in Conroe at the old Chris and Amber's old facility and saw that LSG pellet cooker right before it came to market. And that thing has everything a cook wants on it.
Apparently, CJ's just muting anybody in the chat.
Yeah, I see. He hid one of MBL's comments. So MBL, post again. See if he does again. If he does, I'll boot his ass. How's that?
Oh, goodness.
You gonna make it there, brother? All right, you'll have to forgive the host. He's just,
Oh, man.
You'd think he'd be all right after last Wednesday. He's used to having long things down his throat. So I've been told. Too soon?
Hey.
CJ put me up to it.
That's fine. Like I said, I woke up and my throat is hurting and my voice was gone, and the doctor comes in. I go, hey, what's up with this? You're supposed to go in the other end today.
They did.
laughed. Oh, he did, and he wound up going on both ends. Anyway,
You know what? Now you know what it's like to be the pivot man.
DJ,
Sorry about that.
oh, I can do it. Oh my god. Oh, like I said, I can go for a little bit, and then you just did that, and
Yeah,
then the voice starts going again still. But
you're a hell of a lot better than you were 5 days ago.
oh, you ain't kidding,
Hell of a lot better. So
Barry. I'm not gonna put it up there, but oh, you have no idea. You have no idea
oh yeah,
that started as a joke and turned into reality.
that might be a little soon there, Barry.
Oh,
Of course,
what?
you know, he's an EMT. He could have done that while we were in Texas.
He refused a drink from a man from Boston. You think I'm letting him anywhere near that aspect of myself? No.
You have a pretty good point, and I forgot that part. So
Have you seen the fingers on the bastard too? Ain't happening.
that's why I have a female doctor.
That's why I went to see him. Oh, good.
All right, back to trailers.
Back to trailers. So obviously, look for the things, and you had touched on it real quick, and we kind of just grazed over it of the flow of the interior of the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Now, obviously, that is different for everybody. You're gonna prefer a setup a little some different than I prefer a setup. Obviously I don't compete out of a trailer, so it's we're apples and oranges on this point. But
Right, but
where you keep certain things.
I also don't have a $15,000 trailer pit either, so that would change my setup.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Oh yeah,
And mine would have to be green, not purple, because I hate the Vikings. So
like you're woman.
the only reason I don't like the color purple. Now your purple, the purple on this, Mary, I like.
That's right. That's
That's
right.
not Minnesota Viking purple.
No. It was the original Mama Mag's hair color.
So yeah, as far as the inside, you gotta look like, so my sink, stovetop, everything's up towards the front. Look at your usable room, and you're gonna have to put a table here, put your shelf there, kind of play in your mind a little bit how you think things are gonna go, and adapt from there. I'm thinking my table will be just inside the walk door, because that is where I do all the boxing. I do all the prepping, but that's where in the end I'll do all the boxing, and all the supplies will be off to my right, and the door will be to my left. Out and boom, you go. So, you got to play with it a little bit. And it might be my first setup. I might end up changing it a little bit too. I don't know yet. Until I get in there and actually start cooking, who knows?
Well, yeah, you're thinking, obviously you have the blueprint in your mind from the old trailer. So you're dealing with like you said, the available space in the new one, but it's a new trailer.
Right.
Or new to you anyway. So like you said, that was a great point of you're going to get this all set up, get to the first competition of the year or the first competition with this trailer now, get cooking and go, this needs to move. that needs to move. This needs to come down a little bit.
Well, I know it for me, nothing needs to come down a little bit. Stuff needs to be up a little higher off the floor because I'm old and fat and I can't reach all the way to the floor all the time, unless I happen to be laying there because I slipped and fell. But I have no problem reaching stuff up here.
Oh, we know that.
It's tying my shoes that's the problem, Max.
They keep lowering the floor. It sucks.
Sons of bitches.
Brad, what's up, brother?
When I walk in to the enclosed, the one I'll be using this weekend, when I walk in, I walk straight to my prep table, to the stainless table. On this one, I'll be doubling back to the left because it'll be on the opposite side of the trailer. I think it'll just be a matter of getting used to it. Because actually the way I had the comp trailer set up the first time, I've redone that a couple times already. Love you, Max. Calling you out, brother. So, it's going to take a little bit, but it's adapting to something new. Like Bill, you saw his trailer down in Houston. Mm-hmm. I don't think you ever saw the old trailer.
No.
The old trailer had a little bigger porch than the new one did. But the way Bill has it set up when you walk into the kitchen area, pretty much the same as his old trailer. So there wasn't a lot for him. I think the fridge is in the same spot too. So, Bill, what Bill had to what he went to, he went from, let's say, a high-end Chevy to a Cadillac. Because that new trailer has a lot more than his old trailer did. So,
yeah.
What did she say?
She said, "Good night, all.
Enjoy your happy
meal. Dad, I'll bring yours this week." So apparently you're going to get a pen too.
Oh, yeah, I know. I already saw it. I just haven't got mine yet. So there you go. That, and I know Uncle Steve and CJ got one also. Well, I don't know if they got them yet, but I know they were shipped out. If you have a problem, I will post the phone number in the chat for your local mail representative so you can bitch at them. It might be a New Hampshire number, or Massachusetts number, but you can call them, bitch at them.
Go ahead, call bitch at me. I'm gonna tell you exactly what they do. I'm in the Northeast. I got no control over what the hell happens over wherever the hell you are.
That's okay. I was gonna put Claudia's number in there.
Yeah, don't do that. If you do that, I'll never see you again.
She can't.
Neither will anybody else.
She can't drive this far. I know better than that. I'm way past.
Right? You do that, she'll probably be there before you go to sleep.
I'm way past Detroit. She doesn't know she doesn't know how to go farther west in Michigan. That's what I heard.
Oh, Christ, we're off the rails again.
I'm glad she's not watching tonight.
Now she'll catch up to this tomorrow and be cursing you left and right. She'll be calling you.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Or you'll be getting the messages because that's,
That's all right. It makes my day go by quicker.
So how long do you think this whole process is going to take you?
Well, Barry and I are both heading to a competition in the big metropolis of Oakland, Nebraska, which I'm going to say Barry finished second last year, if I remember right. I know he's in the top three because I was fourth. And I know he beat me last year. And that's actually when he jackknifed. Was that last year or 2 years ago? Barry, when did you No, it was 2 years ago. He backed in with his little open trailer with the big bitch on it. and jackknifed it into Ashley's right rear fender on the. But we won't bring that up because that might cause a little.
Yeah, you don't want to bring that up. Not at all.
But I think he was second last year, if I remember right. I think our buddy Adam won, and Barry was second.
Okay.
So we're going down there. It's a fundraiser for the golf course. Great hosts that put on the event. It's just backyard rib thing. We'll both be cooking 10, 12 racks. Meat supplied, which is nice. No entry fee. And this year's payout for the top three is $350, $250, and $150 for cooking ribs. So, you can't go wrong there either.
No, absolutely not.
But like I was telling you pre-show, that was the second competition that I used Pig Shake at.
Mm-hmm.
And the one was that fall, and then in the spring, I used Pig Shake at the last competition of, was it 2019? Hold on, I gotta look. Yeah. And the first competition in 2020. And we came home with the Lewis, shut your whore mouth.
Lewis, what's up? And I need to know about this lighter fluid. Hold on.
I'll clue you in here real short. So, it's the first two competitions I used Pig Shake at, and we come home with a big trophy and the big check both times.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
So it's a good one to knock the rust off.
Yeah.
So, okay, on to this Lewis thing. So, Niners Barbecue, Chuck was live the other night, and Lewis was on, and I got on the panel with them. And behind Lewis, he had his two 700 rec techs and his bullseye. He's got a stack of charcoal and everything else behind him. And I zoomed in on his photo, and I was like, Lewis, what is that crap? And there he sits with a big, 64-ounce jug of Kingsford lighter fluid. I said, I only got one problem with your background, and that's that damn bottle of lighter fluid. Unless you're using it to start a campfire.
Mm-hmm.
So now Lewis is gonna, according to him, he said he's gonna give me a shout out in his video Wednesday that I sent him the lighter fluid to use. So kind of an inside joke between me and Trumpet, but
oh, I like it.
It's all in good fun. Why not?
Oh, hell yeah.
I think I told him Saturday night to use that as a binder for his brisket. Just spray it on there and season it.
Yeah. Let it fly. Oh, I like it. All right. So you're going to be doing a video series of the progression of said build?
I think we are. Like I said, the only thing I've done to the trailer so far is mechanical stuff, and I'll probably walk around and say what I've done and blah, 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 like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's already done. So, like last Friday, I had the day off work, so I went down, got tires mounted, brought them back, threw the tires on, put the new bearing buddies on, greased the axles and everything, and then but as far as the inside, I think we'll video that so that we can kind of give a before and after and kind of show how things hopefully flow for a competition.
Mm-hmm.
By the back tailgate, by the ramp is where we'll have the probably the one small pellet cooker and the drums, for going down the road. And then show once it's unloaded with, hopefully under the awning if it's not too windy. This will be about probably 3 weeks worth of filming because of, getting it in the shop, starting on this or that, and then having to pull it out at the end of the night and then do it the next night because working shop, it's just not a storage facility that, I can back it in and leave it set.
Yeah.
But, all my tools are at the shop, or 95% of them. I have tools at home, but not like what I have for daily use.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're gonna video it, and I got a buddy that's if you look at your computer screen, the background that is behind us, he is making about 18 by, let's see, if it's 18 tall, it'll be about 36 wide logo of that. And then he'll be doing this logo. We're going away from the old red pig, and we're going to the new logo, like your black shirt. So it'll be red and black logo like that, where your logo is red and white on a black shirt. Well, this will be red and black going on a white trailer. Thought about for my brothers down in Texas, like Bam Bam and Big Rome. I thought about wrapping the whole trailer in a light brown, but that's an inside rodeo joke. If Rome or Max are still here, I'm gonna get cussed out in the chat. And
I got
it. That's fine. You had to be there.
You had to be there. You have to be there.
Yeah.
So I believe it's a dual axle. The trailer dual axle?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's two 3,500-pound axles, so 7,000-pound capacity. The trailer weighs just under 3,300. So going down the road, if it was the fresh tank was full of water and all the gear in it, I can go up to 7,000 pounds. And if I'm hauling that much down the road, I got way too much shit with me. I'm telling you that, boys.
Yeah. And Brad, it just a competition trailer, not a commercial trailer.
Yeah. Well, if I have a 2-bay sink that comes in the trailer, and if I could modify it to put another 2-bay sink, then I would have wash, rinse, sanitize, and a hand sink. I could make it a concession trailer. We're not looking to do that at this time. Maybe in about 10 years when I hang up my wrenches, then we'll start slinging Q out of it, state certified, wipeable surfaces, all that good stuff. But because we're not selling, we're just competing. We don't, you just have to be, can't be a slob, obviously. And most of the stuff I use is disposable anyway. Like I used to have all the poly cutting boards. Now we kind of go with these.
It's a contraband right there.
Because they're single use, and basically I'll have a grease separator, a basting brush, maybe a couple knives and tongs when I get back to clean up.
Yeah.
Disposable pans, blah blah blah. And like state of Iowa, as long as I don't have it out for over 4 hours, I can go totally disposable. I can use plastic disposable tongs. If they've been out 4 hours, I can toss them, put a new pair in, and never have. So.
Cool. Craig Rig Trip, what's up, brother? How are you? one of our Texas barbecue chapter brothers.
There you go. What's up, Craig?
So cool, brother.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to putting in, get off work and put in a few late nights here and there, starting after because I'm going to run the old trailer this weekend.
Yeah.
I got a couple buddies that are looking for an enclosed because one has they both have side-by-sides and they love to go ice fishing. So it'll be perfect for either their side-by-side four-wheeler type thing. That's if I don't sell it before then. But, if a guy wants it for competition, I got to leave the sink with the gray tank and the stainless table and the cabinets in for the right price, and I'll do that too.
There you go.
I have options, is a nice thing.
Options are always nice.
Yes, it helps.
Very good. Very good. Well, brother, I appreciate you. This was cool. The voice is starting to kick out.
I can hear it a little bit, bro.
I'm almost there. I'm almost there.
So far, your voice has been doing awesome tonight. Don't give me that shake. Sipping on green tea or something to help your throat. Don't give me that crap. Yes, I know you.
How dare you, sir? How dare you? Well, brother, thank you so much. I appreciate it, brother. I'm looking forward to watching all the progress and hearing the plans and all this good stuff coming for it. It's going to be a beaut, Clark.
I hope so. I just hope the shitter doesn't get full, Clark.
That's right. All right, folks. Thank you all for tuning in. Like I said, I love doing this every Monday, and kick off the barbecue week. Why not? Let's go. And good luck to anybody competing this weekend. Drop, in the group, drop some pictures from. Go ahead.
Except for Barry.
Because
he's competing against me.
Oh, yeah. The hell are you, Barry? You're done. You're done.
Barry can have a second. That's fine.
Oh, yeah. As long as you finish behind the big man over there, we're good. But keep it on. We'll catch you all in the different chats and the different shows later on this week. What are you reaching for? Oh, don't you dare. Put it down. Put it down, you son of a...
The originator of the pen flip.
That's right. We'll stay tuned for, who we're going to be with next week. But we are officially confirmed for April 15th, the one and only Mr. Harry Sue.
Awesome.
We are confirmed, and very excited to talk with Harry. So that's going to be one heck of a conversation. So you're not going to want to miss that. Put that one in April 15th, Harry Sue. And still, if you're looking around your local Home Depot, see the 54 stores are carrying it. I know Hooksett, New Hampshire is one. So they're doing his trial runs that he's doing with Jealous Devil. So check out your local Home Depot. You never know what you might find. But on that note, thank you all for tuning in. Dutch, thank you for helping me out tonight with my voice. I appreciate it. And until next week, keep the smoke rolling.